the promoters are shedding their weighty burden. The opening ceremony has begun. After months and months of preparation, of hopes and worries, it's certainly a relief for everyone involved that the competitions have finally started. Let me briefly describe what's going on here. We have a carnival atmosphere. The spectators, they're all in an excellent mood and are feverishly awaiting the beginning of the competition. To my left, I have an old acquaintance of mine, Eckhart Meyer, the American-born former national coach of the GDR.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what do you mean old? Don't start that again, come on.
My young acquaintance, Eckhart Meyer. Does that sound better?
Yeah, it sounds a lot better.
Well, the wind conditions today certainly make us hope for some good distances. The slight upwind will give the skiers wings, so to speak.
The speed is really good.
That should make for a good score, I think.
Yeah, if everything goes as it should.
What are you insinuating?
Oh, nothing at all.
Rank 3 certainly is nothing to be ashamed of, but we can... He's taking off up into thin air. Looks like he can make a very good distance. What an extraordinary performance. And what better publicity for this sport. The competition is almost over, but we will be around for the medal ceremony, of course. Given where credit is due, congratulations to the gold medal winner. Well, now we'll see if all those long months of preparation will pay off. The US team have made a name for themselves by their easygoing, unconventional manner.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. These guys really know how to party.
What an excellent takeoff. If he can ensure a good landing, he's got every chance of winning.
Hello!
What we've just witnessed sharpens the appetite for more, even if not all of the athletes here today are up to that very high standard.
But, you know, good performances are always an incentive for the others. I've had that experience myself in my career.
How would you rate the American athletes' form at the moment, Eckhart?
That's always a team you have to look out for, that's for sure.
He's taken off pretty well from the jump table. He might make a good distance now. Hardly in the air. He's down again already.
Well, maybe he's got something else on today.
Today, things just didn't work out, and so the result is only rank 6. I'm very anxious to see what he's capable of.
I think his chances are pretty good, if he doesn't lose the thread again.
If there are any spectators who didn't like snowboarding before, I'm sure they've become fans now. His performance is outstanding. I'm sure it will be reflected in the score. Oh, that wasn't so brilliant, was it?
Well, he's shown some weaknesses, but it certainly wasn't a catastrophe.
We're really getting to see some great tricks here. Sometimes it just takes my breath away.
Yeah, it looks really crazy, honestly. Holy cow!
Rank 1. It couldn't be better.
Well, let's wait and see. There's still a second round.
What the guys are doing here is amazing.
Yeah, I feel like trying it myself.
Oh, no thanks, I still need my bones. That certainly was a triumph. He's in the top group now. We assume that everyone has tried as hard as they could, but only the best will get a medal now. This is the gold medal. Pure aesthetics is what we have on offer in the next few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. This is the women's figure skating. We've heard a lot about her party hopping lately, but now the only thing that really counts is, of course, her sports performance. Loops have to land on the same leg on which they started. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. She makes it look as if there was no effort involved. She performed that jump 3 times. I'm sure that will make the judges generous. That must have been a flip, if I'm not mistaken. Ah, isn't that wonderful, the way she moves over the ice so effortlessly. One of the standards in figure skating, the so-called salchow jump.
She gets a pretty good score for her performance.
Yeah, right too. We've seen 4 disciplines up to now, but the competition continues. And it's bronze for round 3. Congratulations. How would you rate the American athletes' form at the moment, Eckhart?
That's always a team you have to look out for, that's for sure.
What we've just witnessed was the discovery of slowness. Oh, a very, very poor performance so far. He's not up to expectations today, but maybe he can make up for lost ground. A mediocre time. Oh, there's going to be no glory there. I think he should forget about this, embarrassing performance. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rick Sanders speaking. I hope we will be able to entertain you with some high-caliber sport again. In 1932, the American Edward Egan took part in the four-seater bobsleighing competition in Lake Placid, and he won the race, which was especially surprising because he had already become Olympic champion 12 years previously, and in boxing. So he's the only athlete in the Olympic history who won gold in summer and in winter. A top time and a top performance up to now. Slight problems with the board.
Only a little contact, but it cost time.
They've slightly touched the board, but nothing earth-shattering. Well, the first rank is a pretty good basis, I'd say. Let's hope that this little jostling with the board has woken them up. Slight problems with the board.
Only a little contact, but it still costs time.
Hey, don't hurt the boards, please. If they crash against the board like this again, they'll be in trouble with the facility manager. And that's the victory.
After two extraordinary performances, anything else would have been disappointing.
That was the final competition. The winners are established. I think it was an extraordinarily exciting competition. If there's one team that deserves the gold medal, this is it.
Chance to rule, you better have to get from school. Cause at the end of this hot day, you want the audience